PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday the 25th. Beautiful day today, but a major weather change just around the corner. Now, let's go to some Skycam shots today. This is coming from the ABC 3340 Skycam network down in Chilton County. The sky mostly sunny over Clanton this afternoon. Temperatures are rising nicely as we head up into the 60s. From Demopolis, look at all the water in that river there. That's the Tom Bigby, running high and muddy from the rains we had last week. The sky mostly sunny there. And from the Inverness Skycam, that's on top of the Wingate Inn. We're looking off to the southeast, over toward Oak Mountain. And down below, that's traffic on U.S. Highway 280. There's the water vapor satellite imagery at midday. The trough moving out of the Rockies out across the Plain States. And we should begin to see a band of thunderstorms initiating tonight off to the west of here. And, yep, temperatures rebounding nicely. Now, these observations actually from 11 o'clock this morning. At that point, we had mostly 50s on the board here, and a good chance we will see 60s, and really even up north. Finally, getting some temperatures above freezing. Chicago sitting at 33. Like a heat wave for those folks. Convective outlook for the rest of this afternoon. Mainly tonight, there is a slight risk of severe weather that has been expanded now to include most of Mississippi, a large part of west and central Alabama, then the adjacent parts of Tennessee, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And then tomorrow, the slight risk shifts on down into southeast Alabama, South Georgia, and much of Florida. And we'll review the severe weather potential here in just a moment. Now, the QPF numbers have come up a little bit on this graphic. This is suggesting 3/4 to 1 inch of rain here. I still think the numbers will be a little lower than that, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And that will be with a band of storms coming through early tomorrow morning. Let's look at modeling. This is where we are at midnight tonight, coming off the 12Z GFS. And you can see the trough beginning to phase up off to the west of the state. At the surface low is located near Paducah, Kentucky at midnight, with showers and storms still west of here, coming down through Memphis and Monroe, Louisiana. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, the surface low moves up to near Cincinnati, and that's when your band of showers and storms should be blowing through here. And you'd think at 6 o'clock in the morning the air would be relatively stable, but you know, here's a look at the instability values valid for 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is off the NAM, and that's suggesting there will be a little positive area on the sounding, some buoyancy there. Nothing extreme, mind you, but that does show capes maybe up to 500 joules over parts of West Alabama. So let's don't blow this off as a severe weather event just yet. And also we note the helicity is very high in advance of the front. East of here, that's got helicity values close to 500 there. And this is 0 to 3 kilometer. So we'll have to watch those storms. Even though it's an early morning type thing, they could be pretty robust. And then we go to midday tomorrow, and the surface low is moving up through Wheeling, West Virginia, and the band of showers and storms moving off to the east. But it still looks like the primary window for the rain and storms about 3 o'clock tomorrow morning until noon. And, yep, north winds kick in. The highs for tomorrow will probably come in the morning when we'll be in the 50s. We'll drop into the 40s during the day. And who knows, maybe a few flurries tomorrow night in the backwash of that thing. I can't rule that out, especially north of Birmingham. And then Wednesday, long wave trough parked over the east at the surface. The 540 thickness line down there in the Gulf. Now, a lot of that is the colder air aloft. I do think we'll reach the low and mid-40s Wednesday, but still pretty windy, north wind making it feel colder. But the sky should become mostly sunny. And then Thursday, after a sub-freezing start, we'll start to warm up there with thickness values rebounding nicely. We should go up in the mid-50s on Thursday. Now, Friday, looky here. Here comes the next disturbance and cold front. At midday Friday, the surface low is over Michigan with a trailing front down into eastern Arkansas and north Louisiana. And we'll go to midnight Friday night, and the band of storms comes through here. So while the daytime Friday should be dry, it looks like we'll have a little band of showers and thunderstorms Friday night from, say, 6 o'clock Friday night until 6 o'clock Saturday morning. And then during the day Saturday, that stuff is long gone. And the sky should become mostly sunny. So very quick changes there at the end of the week. And then Sunday, that looks dry, but we note south winds increasing off to the west of here. And then Monday of next week, a week from today, look at that thing. Big old trough blowing through here, phased up, and that suggests a strong cold front coming in here. Now, we've got no major surface low nearby, and that looks like a pretty fast-moving band of showers and storms. And this run is different. Look at Tuesday. Instead of this thing evolving into a cutoff upper low over the deep south, it's progressive, and it's got everything just out of here. And that shows Tuesday dry and not all that cold. So a little model madness in how that whole thing unfolds. And we've got two systems before that impacts us, so we'll just sit back and wait and watch. We'll go out 3 more days on the 7th. That's a good-looking trough. That looks awfully wet, and yeah, how about some snow on the backside of that thing, huh? But, you know, this is pure voodoo. And then on the 12th, at the end of the forecast period, no cold air, obviously, with that look. Trough over the Southwest U.S., a southwest flow aloft, and a wide-open Gulf of Mexico. And that looks a lot like a spring event right there, and that is into mid-March. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. That's AlabamaWX.com for those of you watching by YouTube or iTunes. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.